So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing a disposal and a faucet. And of course, new P-trap assembly coming over there, just a little inch and a half ABS 22, and then right over the tubular fittings. And of course, we gave them 2 new shutoff valves. So they come in and do new cabinets, new countertop, and they had capped off the water line. So we got those in. Nothing is leaking right now back there. So one thing about those little brass T's, little 3/8 T that gives you a port for the dishwasher to tie in, is if you don't install things gently, you'll cause a leak right there. So be careful with that. I mean, they're $5 to replace, which is no big deal if you got one on your truck, but if you don't, then you got to go to the store and get one. So, but it's currently not leaking. We test everything before we go. We run water down the drain, make sure it's not leaking. We check the angle stops, to make sure they're not leaking, and then of course the T and the connection. So we're not done here because we're gonna have our appliance guy come out and get this hooked up. We, as a point of courtesy to the one, as a point of courtesy, we're gonna install this since we were here. It's existing. It was slid in place already. Hoses were through. We were just gonna tie it in and strap it down. Well, you got a mounting clip is missing over here. So you can't fasten it, and that fastens it so when you open the dishwasher it doesn't tip around. And then of course on the bottom we looked in here, and for whatever reason when they uninstalled this, they took the power cord, and I don't know why. It doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, a power cord, $10 over at Home Depot, so I'm not sure if they really were hard up for a power cord or not. I don't know. Anyway, so our appliance guy is going to get a hold of the homeowner, or the homeowner is going to call our appliance technician next week, and they're going to come out and take care of it for him. So you'll need the power cord installed, and then of course in here you need to do the high loop with the drain. Drain's sitting right here, so you need to loop it up and back down, get it tight in the disposal. It does have a plug in right now, so you're free to use the faucet because no water will leak out right there. So that's a mowing provided by the homeowner. The faucet, Glacier Bay, provided by the homeowner. One fussy thing on that faucet, it's a single nut, large plastic nut that you depress and then turn clockwise to tighten, and it would not tighten this faucet down. We even took a wrench and put it on there, but you can still see quite a bit of movement in the faucet, and we've installed these before and they fell right out of the hole. And so I'm not a big fan, so if this thing works for you, great. If it doesn't, I'd replace the faucet, because we can't run back and forth. We can, but it'll cost you money, every time we run back out here, to work on something. So as long as that thing stays, and we hope it does, we hope this stays in place. And I'm not knocking Glacier Bay, by the way. I'm just saying we've installed one at my son's house, and within 3 days it fell out of the hole. Could have been because it was too thick, or the deck was too thick because it was tile. Don't know. Anyways, so faucet's in. We've tested it. We blew the water lines out. Quite a bit of debris came out. A lot of sediment and sand in there. We blew it out first before we hooked it up to the faucet, so you get nice, clean running water. We've run water down the drain lines, and there's nothing leaking down here. We had a little tiny drip at the 3/8 T, and we got that tightened up, and it's not leaking now. Like I say, if you torque on any, there's 3 connections: the one on the bottom, the top, and out the side. When you're tightening those, if you don't support the brass in the middle, you create a problem because it's all just rubber gaskets connecting, and so be very gentle with that. Anyways, the hose is in. Hopefully that weight stays in place. We don't know because it's specific to Glacier Bay, the mounting clip that's on there. And everything looks good. Beautiful little kitchen remodel in here, new cabinets, new countertops, and so that's nice. But you're gonna have to hand wash your dishes, until next week when Roger can get here and take care of it for you. Outside of that, this installation is done.